Hello friends, or yo my dudes. Let's get our various streams up and running here. Trovo is fine, okay. And then I just like to monitor my various streams to make sure everything is copacetic and happy. And YouTube. And then Twitch. Twitch is looking good, so I can pause that. Go back to I'll go back to the Trovo channel. Sorry, that's me talking to myself here. Let's get rid of some screens. Like Discord, we probably don't need Discord up there while we're playing. This is the less confusing things my computer's trying to do while it's running, the better, I guess. Get rid of that, get rid of that. And come on, there we go. Pause that screen now, and we're back to man, why have we got that up there? This Chrome tends to be a little greedy sometimes. There we go. Okay, I think I was driving along the road somewhere, on my way to somewhere in southeast Europe. Whoa, and it's pissing down rain. I think the wipers should go on. I think as long as I have them on low. Yep. Oops. That was bad. Let's try that again. Here we go. Okay. I'm not sure where we're going. We'll have to look where we're going. Probably turn that down a bit too. How's that? Yeah, we're loud enough. Less truck? Less truck? We're not sure. Somebody says less truck, I'll do less truck. Let's get back up under the roof racks here. We've got this cargo, whatever the hell that is. I think this will tell us what it is. That will tell us 14 tons of equipment. We're not sure what kind of equipment. Oh, and where are we going? We're going from somewhere in the, I think we started off up here at Hamburg. Went through Hanover because Hanover's fun. And we picked small roads, so we're doing small roads. Eventually we're getting down to here. So. Oh, it's rocks. I thought that was, no, they're raising rocks there. I thought they were raising bales of hay. Looks like Northern Ontario farming. It's hot in here, you know? I need to move a fan over. Hey! How you doing, my friend? Elliot, Jamie, how are you doing? I'm doing well. I'm driving in, I'm back in ETS2 1.45, and I'm going to be adding, maybe later today, the Romania extension, which adds into southeast, hooks up to the Baltic. No, the Balkans. Um, oh yeah, I think I've got auto brake on or something. Let me look at here at the options. How's your week going? It's a holiday here in Canada. I'm not sure where you are, but here in Ottawa, it's a holiday. It's today is, oh, that'd be cool. That'd be very cool. My driving rig is really in my living room, and I don't have a dining room table. I got a small table over by the window, but I live alone, and I've set up my I've got a one-bedroom apartment. I've set up my desk with 3 monitors and my stuff bolted to it to clamp down, and I drive here with a view. But a proper rig would be nice. Truck settings, truck settings. Why are we doing engine braking? I want automatic retarder. I know I don't want that. Oh well. Okay. Driving rig would be cool. I'm off my farming now for a while. I think I don't know. I've been doing a lot of Farm Sim FS22. Hey, Cayman, Common Sing. Oh, hello, my friend. See this? It's stuck in. Why is it auto braking? Oh, and why are the wipers stuck on? I don't want this sucker to auto brake, so let's go back here to the options, and maybe it's here in the controller. Maybe there's a double option somewhere. Overall gain, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Shifter, shifter, shifter. Okay, not there. Is it here in gameplay? Gameplay, let's put on automatic retarder and see if that changes. See, this is annoying. Can I gift you ETS2, please? Yes, just a sec. There you go. I have sent it to you by Pixies. Unless you meant real money. See, there it is, this auto brake. Okay, you got it. Excellent. I'm not sure why. The last time I played this, I did not have auto braking, and now I've got auto braking. Now this is 1.45. It's new, but it's not beta anymore. It's supposedly ready out there. Well, it's not auto brake. It's See? See, there's Jake. Why do I have Jake here? Let's go back in the options. Maybe it's an option that I have to turn on and then turn off, and then the game says, oh, you didn't want that. No, I didn't want that. But thank you. Thank you for offering, but no, I didn't want that. Okay, auto... Auto brake, auto retarder. Okay, and then. Okay. Go back in the options and turn it off again. Maybe the game just was relay. Oh, you wanted that off. Sorry, I'm arguing with the game here. That's a fool's gambit. Auto retarder, auto brake. Well, let's turn off the rain sensor. Still there. Well, that's annoying. That's really annoying. See, now it works. Works on the cruise control. Don't know. Don't know, I'm baffled there. You're in Ottawa. It's not bad in Ottawa. I'll do the weather thing. You can do weather for your city too if you want. If you're on only on Twitch. Weather and then your city. Right here it is 28.9. It seems humid out there, but you know, we'll survive. And I do roof cams pretty well exclusively in this because I like the scenery. I figure these people have put so much work and effort into making this beautiful countryside that if I were to drive like this, and a lot of people put down a visor, they put a stone guard across the bottom, a visor across the top, hang down some curtains and along the top, and you're not seeing any of the countryside. Well, you're seeing some of it, but my personal preference is this. And it's my game, so. So I've picked the small road option, which means it takes me almost twice as long for this particular trip. Once you get into, if you're in Germany, France, even Spain, everything is autobahns. The small road, there's not really a lot of choice. Maybe a short connector road between two, 12-lane highways. So it's not as exciting. Whereas once you get into the Eastern Europe, you get to the smaller roads. The main roads are like this. The smaller roads gets to be even smaller. In fact, if you have Romania extension, some of the small roads are single-lane dirt tracks. Luckily, the game takes pity on you and does not spawn traffic on the single-lane dirt tracks. Ooh, this feels almost too fast. $75 is good. I got the stability pretty well cranked up, so we're okay here, but So for this extended map, you join their PPM, Permanent Paid Member. And I signed up, and I got a little thing from them saying, "Thank you for the €8. Since you already are a permanent paid member, thank you for your support of the project." And I was thinking, oh well, I completely forgot I had that. I think what it means is maybe they've changed that. If you want early access, then you join their PPM forum. See, there we go. It just goes in permanent. I don't know. It just goes into permanent slowdown mode. I think the flashing white light on those things just means that it's working. Like it's almost saying there's just to confirm that I actively know that there's no train coming, as opposed to if there was nothing, it's like, well, either there's no train or the signals are broken. So I like that. You know, I might restart this just because it's annoying to have to do this. I'm not sure why I'm doing this. Auto Jake? I don't want an auto Jake. And I haven't changed anything, so it shouldn't be there. Oops. Drive it on the edge a bit. Centra meets the center of town. Prague, ah. Yeah, this is really annoying. I'm gonna stop the game and restart it, so... Yes, I want to quit. In fact, I want to completely quit. Yes. Okay, start again. Playtime, 3,700 hours. Okay. And I've got more than that, I think. I think I had one point I had to start everything all over again. Maybe not. NS Chemicals. Okay. Okay, drive. Ah, we seem to have lost that. Let me check. Whatever that was, I think I've lost that effect. Oops, 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 oops. I'm looking at the back end of that thing. Oh, good, at a recruitment agency. How exciting. We don't have auto engine brake again now. We had it. No idea why we had it. And damn, if I could tell which way you guys are turning. But you can't, because look, see, they just turn. They put their signal on. No, your signal is meant to be. Let's cut this sucker off. Your signal is not something I see real people in real life, so maybe it's not that unrealistic to scold the AI for that. I see people in real life who don't turn on the signal until they are turning, and they use the turn signal as if to say, I am actually now physically turning. It's like, I could tell by the way that your car was turning. It's meant to tell me I will be turning. It's a future tense thing. Bitterness on my part. Let's let's just sit here. I'll be back. Put the brakes on. I'll just sit here. I'm gonna do a bio brake and turn the fan, and I'll be back. So don't go away. Okay, my friends, I'm back. I'm probably have a lot of cars behind me. Ooh, look at this, down around the corner, all saying, we'd love to turn left. And of course, the way the AI goes, nobody ever turns around you. You're gonna let me go? I guess you were gonna let me go. Got a coffee, moved the fan so I'm getting a better breeze. I was checking my emails. I've got a notice from LL Bean in the US. Wanted me to buy some winter stuff. It's tempting. I like winter because I enjoy, you know, heavy wool sweaters and hats and stuff like that. There's a nice wool sweater. It's pretty well 100% wool for $135. Regular 175 or 85 or whatever. I don't know. I'm tempted, really. Free delivery if it's over 75, so. Pants, well, I don't know. I often wear, in the winter, I wear long johns and jeans. Nice thing about wool, it is warm even when wet, so. And I'll probably have room because I've lost, I think in a few months, last couple of months, 2 or 3 months, I've gone from 231 to I think I'm 214 now, so whatever that is, 17 pounds. You know, that snugs up your clothes. There we go. So that's a retarder on, and I think I can also, there we go. I got a retarder on a dial too, so okay. Oh, okay. An accident here, so let's move over. Give him some space rather than blowing by at full speed. That's interesting, whatever the hell that is. Not sure why there was an airplane there. But there was. So. So what have we got? We got another 20 hours, which at 3 minutes an hour is 60 minutes. We got another hour to drive. I'm waiting for a link. I'm waiting to get access to the latest ROEX. I thought I had it automatically by will be sent out eventually to me, but I can get it quicker if I join their forum. But I thought I was in the forum, and apparently I'm not, so it might take me long enough to join the forum as it does just to get that file, but it'll be fun. Lots of nice stuff. So, welcome everybody who's here, if anybody's here. Hopefully you're enjoying my trip. I just felt like going for a drive. What's our time? Our time is, I think I have time up somewhere on the screen, 16:22. 23, 16, 23, 29 Ottawa time. I have that up there. People still say, so, where are you from? I'm from Peru, but I'd like to keep Ottawa time up on my screen for people. Pretty sure. Yes, I'm thinking, yeah, this is going to be very tippy at full speed. Looking in the mirror, we're good here. Just a bit of a switchback. Well, not a lot, just enough. Just to get down the... Jeez, it's a big drop though. I mean, it's only, you know, there and there, but when you look at the difference in height, whoa. Why are we stopping? Oh, so what time are we supposed to get there? Friday 1300, and we're gonna get there at Thursday 1900. So what are we doing here? Is there a light? Oh, there is a light. I wondered why he was turning, but it's important to do that because I have occasionally, even I may be about an earlier version with even stupider AI, but I remember sitting here once and people pulling out to pass me while we're waiting for the light, buddy. Oh, looks like that guy at the far end has stopped, so we're probably going to get an orange and then green. Or not. Hello. Oh, some lights might help. Hey, there we go. Luckily, we've got fines turned off. So I'm really looking forward to adding this Romania. If you look here on the map, they tack on, you know, some more up here. They change this. They add a lot more cities in there. And they add some stuff down here, I think, too. So, you know, all the way into Turkey and that. Yeah. They add a bunch of stuff there. So it's kind of cool. If we look here in the freight market, you can see where we are. That gives you this. So we're in the Czech Republic. We went through Prague. And we're up through here into Poland and then down through Slovakia and Hungary. I don't know. Do we get to Romania? Where is... Turkey, Bulgaria, Romania? Why don't we have... I thought we had Ukraine before, but maybe Ukraine was an artifact of Romania extensions. I don't know. Pretty sure I have all the DLCs. Let's look. What the hell? Let's take a look. Did I forget to did I forget to load the DLC? Let's see. Start page. Yeah, we got everything there. Heart of Russia on a wish list. We don't have the Actros tuning pack, the XF tuning, Goodyear tires. I leave out a lot of these little tuning packs. I don't really care. Super Stripes, Lunar New Year pack. You know, these things are all paint things. West Balkans on wish list. It's going to be not sure when it's going to come out. They've had to delay some stuff really, just because they were going to do Russia, and then they figured, you know, we could do Russia, we could do neutral, but here's somebody's realistic cargo weights. Oh, somebody's saying update to 1.45, please. So somebody else saying nobody can speak properly, complaining in the forum. Possibly somebody who can only speak one language. Okay, let's fire this up again. What have we got? We've got 40 minutes, so do a dad stroke. Yep, that's a dad joke. Do a rim shot. There we go. Oh, I hope I don't have that gnarly nasty change the time to 6 in the morning. There we go. So Farm Sim, there are a lot of mods in Farm Sim, and people can add them. And if you do multiplayer, there's a group that I'm in. They do several maps. I think the one it's just me and another person basically playing on it, and well, there's 50 mods. You know, and you know, well, we got this truck, and he decided, well, he'd like another truck, so he suggested a couple of mods, and well, they put them both on. So now we've got, you know, 2 more mods. But this other group, which is quite active, there's 3 or 4 people. It's a large farm, you know, hundreds of acres per field. They, I think, have 178 mods now that you have to download. So if you want to join their farm, first you have to download 178 mods to do your mod folder. Then join the farm. Don't know. They seem to have added all sorts of fancy production things, and you know, trying to make it exciting. Keep making it exciting and interesting. It's farming. It's not that exciting or interesting. It's just I guess they got tired of just going up and down the fields. Well, that's what you do as a farmer. Ah, now entering something, I think. Nice stone walls, basically out in the middle of nowhere. But I guess somebody's got the money for this. Maybe somebody's estate is back there. Maybe there's killer rabbits, although they're going to get out the end here. Oh, brakes, because we're going down another one of these. Suddenly. Oh, there's a logging operation happening there. I'm not sure how you get in there with the truck. And oh, this is nice. There's some construction happening here. Way down there in the valley is the valley of the Ho 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 Green Giant. I think this is my trailer brake. Let me check my buttons here. Options, buttons. Yeah, trailer brake should be that one. Yep, that did slow me down. Okay, it's just as long as it's held down. It's not a. It's a press to apply. Okay. Some maps grab you. You know, you're heading down. If you got a double, if you're pulling a B train, they definitely catch the last trailer with the crossing gate suddenly going ding 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 down. It's like, oh shit. Oh, I like that cargo there. That's like looks like a jet engine. Minimally strapped down and not tarped, but that would detract from it if all the heavy loads were just blue blobs. I mean, somebody's probably done a mod which adds a tarp to everything, but it would be more realistic, but less realistic. Okay. How are we doing here? Nobody there? Good. Anybody there? Somebody there. Oh, you were gonna sit there. Okay. Oh, because I'm sort of sitting out there. Sorry, my bad. Is he turning? Oh, he was turning up here, but he still let me out. There we go, 75. I wonder if somebody did a mod that adds the cruise control to the HUD. That'd be nice. 3, 2, 1. What's happening? Ah. Ooh, will we stop in time? We will. Cargo all. Okay. Hopefully no more train coming. Where are you going? Oh, we're going there. I suppose you could. Looks like a hill to me, though. And what? And now you're gonna brake check? Oh, you ass. He pulled out to pass, and then he went like 5 kilometers faster than the guy was just passed. What do we got? We've got, oh geez, we still got 1,000 kilometers left. What do we got gas for? 1,000. So, let's gas up. Next time there's one on the right, we'll gas up. Gas on the left, gas on the right, stand, sit down, fight, fight, fight. I was reading an article online, an opinion piece really, because it was saying they were talking about the latest scandal, sexual abuse, probably in a male pro sport, and they were saying that male pro sports are basically I think they might have used the term cesspool of misogyny. You know. Basically a culture of anti-female or putting down women and entitlement abuse. I was like, yeah, pretty well. That's the image, you know. Somebody's a jock, he's a real man, sort of thing. Too bad, really. Oh yeah, so if there was a gas station on the right I was going to pull in, I think this is a gas station on the right. Is it not? It is. Okay, so We'll take this pump here. We'll wait for this guy to finish. Okay, 193 euros per liter. I think they said, I think this was real diesel prices too, so I'm not sure if it was real in the sense of per country or per country and per, like whether they're looking at the world price. Not sure. I don't know. I'll be right back. Don't go away. Okay, we're good. And parking brake. There we go. Ready to go, Mel? She's just staring off into space, sort of. Thinking. And that guy won't go around me. He'll just pull up behind me. It would never occur to the AI to actually go around. We would if we were driving. We'd go around. Looks like rain. Ah, okay. We're gonna get there Friday at 15:41, and I think they wanted me there Friday at 13:27, so I'll be late, but not really, really late. Whoop. There we go. I almost cut that guy off. I got a loop round, so let's make sure we don't have an early exit here onto an access lane. We don't. But we have to be over here. There, we cut him off again. It says 40, so we'll be close to 40. Slow down a bit. Cruise control back on. Where are we on these tiny roads? Tiny bubbles, tiny roads. Oh, okay. No, we're still ziggity zaggity our way down to our destination, so that's good. Still tiny roads, so I should check. Let me just check here while I've got you offline and see if my wow, okay. So I've got access to the Romania expansion now. Excellent. So we can add that onto here. And I'll do that. After the break, we'll do that. Not sure what that is. It's a thing. Yeah, I know. I could have de-laned a little better, but to be honest, you need to leave some room. I didn't want to. I needed to swing wide on the exit anyways, so better to be over in the lane a bit. And people will survive. Here we are. Now the little country roads. See what I mean? Being in Eastern Europe, little roads. Three, two, one. And is there a train? Nope. Train bust. No train. Oh yeah, so I got gas. I now have gas for 1,200 kilometers, and I've only got to do 900, so we're good. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll go till oh, it's been an hour. So I normally do an uptime of an hour, so that's how much more do I have to do? 45 minutes. Oh, I know what's going to happen. If I add onto the map, I suspect I'll get. They may say, you know, you've been game change, you know, map change. You've been relocated. You know, for your safety, back to your own garage, and any cargo you have has been cancelled with no penalty. But I don't want to do that. I want to finish this cargo first. Well, should be another 45 minutes, I think we saw, wasn't it? 3 minutes to the hour, and it's 14 hours, so that's, yeah. Oh, I paid a loan, didn't I? Ah, hello, Zippy. Yeah, I've been I miss trucking too. I've been doing an awful lot of farming, farm sim, and enjoying it. Western Australia, huge farms, 200 acres plus, and Rennebu, a smaller farms in Norway. What games you been? What particular games are you creating? Come on now, guys. Okay, go fast now. Go fast. ETS2 is nice and relaxing. Hey, Claudio, welcome. And I've just added, I have to download it and tack it on, but I've just subscribed to the premium edition of Romania Extension, which gives you, well, at first it gives me access to the 1.45 beta edition now, and it also gives me access to the premium map, which has more features than the regular free map. So, like a Mario knockoff. Get there, survive against enemies, time trial. That sounds like fun. Is this a, what platform is this going to run on then? Uh-oh. Published to Steam, desktop, Windows only. Okay, I was just looking, I'm saying because I'm looking, seems to be a lot of traffic here all of a sudden. I'm not sure. Okay, feel free to step on the gas, buddy. The chat box where people's messages pop up seems awfully large. Yeah, it is, yeah. I want it readable for people too, though, so. You mean the font is large? Oh, you mean the box? So you mean the box is large? You don't have any problems with the content of the box or the font of what's in the box. It's just the dimensions of the box, and you're okay with how quickly the messages fade or don't from the box. Takes up 25 of the screen. Takes up 25% of the screen? The chat box does? I think it takes up less space than the two mirrors. If you look at the two mirrors, top, right, and left, if you look at the size of them. Yeah, doesn't look like 25 to me. It looks like to me 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know. Looks like a lot less than 25%. Because I have people on YouTube, Trovo, and Twitch. The more someone types, the larger the text is. No, the text, I don't think the font changes. I think the font is fixed. But yes, that's my brand. My brand is calming content. So we're just going to have a nice quiet drive. Early on, I had some streamers who were saying they liked to put me on late at night, depending on where their time zone was. They would be late at night for them. And use it like an ASMR and just go to sleep. Ooh, nasty. Nasty. Looks like that guy was just driving down the road and nothing there except a barrier, and damned if he didn't run right into the barrier. 2202? Yeah, it's, well, what is it? Yes, it's 1703. 17. You must be across the pond. Hopefully everybody on my stream is staying happy and healthy. My daughter and her family came down with COVID last week. Luckily, they all have been vaccinated. They're all very careful, but they all have been multiple vaccinated. So they will get a. It's harder to catch it, and when you do get it, it's a much milder case. My daughter had it the worst. Knocked her back. She said it's like it's like when you have, for her anyways, it was sort of like the flu and a cold combined, because it was like when you have, when you have a cold that starts in your head and moves your throat and down to your chest and then maybe back up. Well, for her it was all three at the same time. So luckily her husband is not too bad. Now he has to stay isolated, but still he's not too bad. Actually, let me just check here. I think she sent me a text. Thanks, Dad. Maybe just a bit of space. Vickery. Let me know. There we go. Sorry, I just had to send my daughter a little note. Ah, yay. Thank you for the subscription, Zippy. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Liberty Tall Hills, I get stuck on week 500. I got a friend to help push you. Oh. That's cool. Yeah, I think I've got the 750, and I'm not using the I'm using the sequential automatic. I'm not using a shifter anymore. I used to have a shifter. It got stolen basically, so I just have a wheel and pedals. But I had gotten out of the habit of using the shifter. I was able to it, but I hadn't been doing it like a pro, so I wasn't good enough to be able to seamlessly use a 13 speed. Plus, it's harder to shift in this. It's harder to float the gears because on a regular, like in a real truck, if you want to float the gears, it almost, you can feel it pull itself into gear. But in this, you can't do that. The only feedback you get is grinding sounds if you're not there. So. Kind person that the 25 just pushed you. Sorry. Are we talking real world truck or in-game truck? Yep. Yeah, and if you use it enough, you get used to 2, 5, 7, 9, 11. Okay, yeah, so you're doing, yeah, because on a 13 you have range and then you can often split the gears. So like, 2 will have a low high, 3 will have a low high, 4 will have a low high, so. Sometimes all the gears split and sometimes just half the gears split. But it's a real pleasure watching somebody drive in real life. A 13, like when it's somebody who talks about what they're doing. They give an example, and maybe they do a YouTube thing where they've got a light load and another one where they got a heavy load, and they're really working their way up. So then they come up to a corner, and they'll say, "Yep, so yeah, on this corner, pretty well all the time, I need to be in such and such a gear." So. Yeah, it was fun at the time, but a lot more work, and I'm just here to be lazy, right? So. One to two. Ah, I was even smarter. I stopped using my shifter. I actually had stopped using it before it got stolen. I mean, it's not as if somebody broke into the house and stole it. And the jury is still out on to whether it was stolen or I was just careless and lost it while the movers were trying to do their best to not lose anything. So maybe I lost it. Maybe not. Ah, welcome. LAPELT. So I multi-stream. I multi-stream to YouTube, Trovo, and Twitch. I know. Oh, I know. It's quite. It's a lot more. yeah, using a shifter is even more realism. It's I had fun with it at the time, and just yeah, okay. In VR now, VR would be interesting. Although, I had a friend who played using tracking. He was streaming using tracking, and he played from inside. And what it meant, well, I'll show you what it meant in a sec. Let me get up here to somewhere where I can just stop. So he'd be in here like this, but he was using the tracking. So he'd go, he'd be looking all around like this, up, down, stuff like this, like you do, like your head moves, and you don't notice because your eyes are tracking. Well, I was watching a stream, it's like, oh my god, stop, you're hurting my brain. VR would be interesting. I guess the problem with VR is you can't see the buttons. So, I can reach down to my keyboard. I've got buttons on my wheel and I've got buttons on my keyboard, so if I need to do something. Eye trackers, yeah. I forget the brand. There was a couple. There was an expensive one and a cheap one. And I think you mounted something on your. There was a little thing you clipped on your. Maybe it was just like a little infrared light or something. You clipped on a hat, and then you moved your head, and the thing knew that you're moving your head. But yeah. Yeah. Well, enjoy that superb muscle memory while you're young. just letting you know from someone who's entering their the fourth quarter of a century. By the way, speaking of Farm Simulator, which we weren't, I'm doing this one Western Australia one, and the guy has added poppies and lavender. The poppies are a beautiful red color until they're ready to harvest, and then they turn brown. The lavender is a beautiful lavender purple color, and even when you harvest it, it leaves a cloud of dust behind it, like any harvest does, but it's a purple cloud. You're 16. Yeah. No, I know what you mean. I know, Jen. Yeah, figure out where your keys are. I know. Put them by the door on the same shelf when you come in. That's sort of my my mantra. My phone's usually in my pocket, so I'm in a one-bedroom apartment now, so that's a little better. I've thought of a two-bedroom in the building. I probably could afford to move up to a two-bedroom, but seems to me I'm always undisorganizing things, tidying things up. There's tidying up a little end table, or then a desk or a dresser top, or stuff on the couch, or things by the door. Like there's always, for somebody who lives by themselves, I seem to leave an awful lot of stuff to myself. I do clean up after it. I keep it in check, but still I'm thinking if I had two bedrooms, I'd just have more stuff. Going to your first game of, game design in college, September. A whole 19 steps ahead. Well, that'll be good. That's okay. It'll be fun doing game design. And you know, maybe they'll hopefully they have flexibility in the course, and they can give you extra challenges rather than just saying, "Oh well, do you want to help everybody else do their homework?" And I ended up doing that in public school. I was back in public school when they did not really have enriched courses, and they didn't. Yeah, they didn't really have accelerated courses. All they did is they you skipped. So I was in grade 4, and by the time Christmas came around in grade 4, I was helping the other kids with their math homework. You know, I was the teacher's assistant. So when I came back after Christmas, I was in grade 5. Everybody's like, and I think it was a split classroom, which made it easier. You know, I moved from the left side, grade 4, to the right side, grade 5. And everybody, what are you doing there? Don't know. I'm here now. Okay. And I caught up. Welcome, Pahan. Welcome to my stream. Somebody else from Trovo. I went to a Nijic college, worked on lathes, milling machines, pillar drills, welding, built a catamaran, kit car. Ah. Speaking of brain teasers, I've started rewatching, and I hadn't watched it in a long time. Started rewatching Queen's Gambit again. Interesting show. Oh, okay. I'm just thinking, oh, okay, we got a stop sign here, and it might take us a while. Maybe I should have been next to that guy, but because now I have to wait for him or her. I love these cargoes. I was saying before, in real life, the cargoes would all be covered in blue tarpaulins. You wouldn't know what the hell was there. Well, we seem to all be running across. Go for it. Queen's Gambit is it's a series on Netflix about a young girl who 9 years old. She starts learning how to play chess and becomes a grandmaster. And she plays the games in her head, so they have her lying in her bed in the orphanage looking at the ceiling, and then an imaginary, like a chessboard, appears on the ceiling, and then the pieces, all of them upside down, but you know, big pieces moving around. So she plays games like that. She also uses drugs for it. They give them tranquilizers, and she realizes if she saves her tranquilizer up for 2 or 3 days and takes a bunch of them, then she can lie there and space out and play these games. So it's good. I've got BritBox. I have Amazon Prime. I've had it for years. Just I got it for the fast delivery, actually before COVID started. And you also get some freebies for Twitch, I think. I think I can subscribe once a month to somebody's channel. I never use that. I could. And you get Amazon Prime, the videos, and so I've added in BritBox. A lot of good stuff coming from Britain. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's, well, you know this, there's tons of, besides books on chess, there's tons of programs out there and apps out there that'll teach you how to play. Some of them probably better than others. My son started. I don't know what happened. He was playing for a while. I should ask him if he's still doing that. It's good for the mind, and as you're getting old, it's good to learn. They say as you're getting old, keep your mind nimble, learn new skills, set down new types of pathways. Learn something you didn't learn before. I have a lot of trouble memorizing stuff. I had trouble chemistry. I had a lot of trouble in chemistry memorizing all the formulas, the chemical equations and stuff. Just couldn't. So I'm wondering if I'd have trouble memorizing chess. Although I'm good at spatial orientation of things, like I was good at figuring out, those kind of puzzles where they show you a bunch of blocks one way and then choose the image that's the same thing but it's rotated, 30 degrees this way and flipped over or something. It's sort of doing a spatial reorientation in your brain, and I was good at that. So I had trouble. I had trouble with chemistry, just memorizing those things. And then I hit physics. Physics, I was great with physics because even though there were, you still had to memorize equations and stuff, but I think maybe just because physics was more physical. There was more, you could sort of picture in my head the things happening. So it was easier for me to, I did really well in physics. Then I took electronics, did well in electronics, and then I eventually got a job doing, worked at various research places and did a bit of university, and then went back and did more electronics, and then did some hardware support for Bell Canada, and then did software support, software development, software testing, and then quality management, and then retired. It took me a long time to get out of high school. I never really graduated. I just stopped going. I had enough credits. Back in my day, you could do grade 13 if you wanted to go to university and get extra credits. And I think I had 2 grade 12. I think my final year I was doing grade 12, grade 13, 2 13 subjects, and some 12s, and maybe a couple of 11s. So I never even really had a graduating class. I wandered around. Oh, is he in your class? Yeah. Oh, he's in my class too. Yeah, okay, well, he's in her class too, so. COVID started doing practicals. Oh, yeah. Well, COVID, big problem here with testing, because now that COVID's once they'd closed down, right, here in Canada, they'd closed down all practicals, like all physical driver's tests. And once they opened it up again, there was a backlog of people who wanted driver's tests. Plus, they had restrictions around still, so they had to, there had to be a little more cleaning, a little more spacing. I mean, you could still be in the car, but I mean and a little more restrictions that limited a bit how many they could handle. And then people who were driving instructors had already quit and got other jobs. So I'll just say people were, lucky. You were lucky if you got your test, within 8 months. I got mine when I was 16, I think, ages ago. And I got my chauffeur's license. I think you could do an operator's or a chauffeur's, which was one level up. It wasn't a CDL for trucking, but it was It meant you could drive for hire, like you could drive a limo or something if you had a chauffeur. And I took that first as my test, and I passed it. So, because my grandfather was a good teacher. I learned on his Land Rover. He had an old Land Rover. We did a lot of driving on back roads, bush roads and stuff. It was a 4+4, like there was a split, plus locking front hubs if you wanted to. So, and as far as I know, there was no synchro mesh. I'm pretty sure I had to double clutch all the time to shift. I told you it was an old one. It was probably in the it was probably from the early 60s. It may have not been built with a synchro mesh. Do I know what the MG ZR 160 horsepower is? MG. The MG car? I don't. I've never heard of the MG ZR. Oop, we perhaps want to go here. Yeah, I'd learned from my grandfather, who'd learned when he was 15 or whatever. Ah, it's a hatchback. That'd be interesting in an MG. Because an MG is a sports car, I thought. My grandfather learned to drive. He worked for the owner of a hardware store, and the owner of the hardware store bought the car. Now this is back in the early 1900s, so it probably was a Model T or a variation thereof. And the owner wanted to learn. He had bought this car, and he did not know how to drive it, so he wanted to learn. So he asked my grandfather if my grandfather could teach him. My grandfather was always one to say, "What the hell?" He said, "Sure, I can drive. I can teach you." So my grandfather figured it out. He was a smart man. And he taught his boss how to drive and taught himself how to drive at the same time. For a long time, he didn't know how to go and get in reverse. So, skizit. My grandfather was my role model. So, and my, yeah. Getting a set of 6,000cc injectors, diesel turbo. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Coming through. Oh, that guy did miss my trailer. Getting it for non-diesel. Due to low spooling, went to the dyno, went from 160 to 300. Whoa. Now you're not going to blow a gasket or anything, are you? Or I guess is that increased compression too, or? There's this trucker I follow that also has a Mustang that he plays with a lot, and he's sent away for profiles for the computer, the onboard computer. Basically, you can everything's controlled by a computer in these fast cars. So he just, oh, that was nice. So he sent away for profile that plays with the computer and changes the way his car goes. Compression was decreased by beveling the pistons. Oh. We forged them yourselves. You gapped the piston rings. So you forged the pistons yourself? And decreasing the AFR. I don't know what the AFR is. Oh, okay. You forged the gaskets. Oh, air-fuel ratio. Okay. Fun. Good project. I never had a really zippy car. Well, I did. I had a Corvair for a while. That was good. But I've got a Mazda 3. I have a 2008 Mazda 3 that I think I bought in 2012. And I hardly ever drive it. It's got very low mileage. Great condition, so I need to think whether that's going to be my last car. Do I keep that till I die, or do I want to get something better? It's a pretty nice car. But the air conditioning hasn't worked for years, so. Be down the dual carriageway, 154. Wow, that's pretty good. Yeah. So did you get pulled over by the cops, or are you in Germany and you were on the no speed limit Autobahn? Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. They were in a van. Okay, so. Yeah, it's getting very dark here, and I think we need to do another time change here. There we go. There we go. We're definitely going to be late, but that's okay. Care to let me over? Move it, move it, move it. Jeez. Still in the UK, I mean Mexico. So 5 times 3 is 15, so we've got another 15 minutes, so yeah, I'll be having a break. I'll having a break. It's 5:35 here in Ottawa, so I'll finish this route, and then I'll have a bit of a break. I'll have some supper, maybe it's beer o'clock. Possibly beer o'clock now. Oh, what was that? Just stop there. Proceed to the detail control ahead through the rightmost gate. Okay. Hopefully you mean this one, because this is where I'm going. Lorries. I'm a lorry. Hello. How you doing, buddy? Enter. Checking your documents. Please wait. Chicka 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 chicka. Rear engine, rear wheel drive. I had my my Corvair. My Corvair was a rear engine. Rear wheel drive. Air cooled. 4-cylinder. 4 carburetor. Basically, it had 2 primaries and 2 secondary. Like two primary carburetors and then 2 secondary carburetors that would kick in. Standard. And I put what were the mufflers? Thrush. I put thrush mufflers on it. It was already a short exhaust system, and I put these loud mufflers on it, and it was just rap. It was a lot of fun. So that was, I guess, that was my brush with having a sporty car. That was a lot of fun, that car. And then somebody in a Volkswagen of going into town to get some work done on it, and somebody in the rain pulled in a Volkswagen, pulled out in front of me, and you know, I tried to dodge, but he still munched in the corner, and then I hit a curb, I think, and I wrecked a lot of the front end, and they wrote the car off. They said it's a write-off. I guess because the Corvair had a bad reputation, they figured, well, nobody's gonna buy this shit anyway, so it was a write-off. And they went after the guy. The guy had come up from down east, like from another province. He was coming up. He was just going to go to the army base there, and he had no insurance. So I got covered, but jerk. Ah, classic. So, yes. Oh, I would have thought insurance. Well, I guess yes, insurance. I guess could be high on a classic because they figure, yeah, because they figure it's going to be so expensive to get it fixed. You know, if there is an accident, you're praying that, you know, the fender or something. You can't just say, okay, we're just going to buy another fender. No. We can't just go to the, you know, we can't just go online on Amazon and order a fender. We have to go to the special shop to this guy who actually hand makes the fenders. Oh well. Nobody said insurance companies were in it for anything else but the money. Oh yeah, I was going to see if it was beer o'clock. I'm pretty sure it is beer o'clock, so let's try to... Okay. Let's try to go around these corners here without hitting anybody. Get up this little loop-de-doop. I'm going to pull into this gas station up here. Do I need gas? No, I'm going to pull into this little gas station up here and see if it's beer o'clock somewhere, or wine o'clock. High value metals and stuff. Yes, it's cheap to fix. Hard top that falls down, only one airbag. Oh. Getcha. I gotcha. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to pull into this gas station up here if we can. Wherever the hell we are. Come on now. Oh, must be 5 o'clock. I can hear the dogs. Who let the dogs out? The wait a minute, what did I do? Did I just turn around? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What am I doing here? I did. I did. I need to go out. I missed my exit. Let me just to check here. Let's check. Oh, 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 oh. That's a bad idea. Let's stop. There we go. Where are we going? Are we going here? Yes, we're going the right way. Oh, it obviously is. After with driving like that, it obviously is beer o'clock. Yep. Okay, well, good timing. I'm just going to pause and get a beer or a wine. So thanks for dropping in. Hope to see you again. Neutral. Brake on. Turn the engine off. Leave the running lights on. Yeah, we got the flags. I don't have flags. I'll be back. Hello, my friends. It is, in fact, beer o'clock. I also had to check some other things, so we are good now. Oh yeah, we have to start the engine. Okay. Put it in gear. Take the brake off. Turn on the signal. Do we need gas? No, but we could get some. Oh, these are double pumps. This is classic. Sort of. They would be closer, actually, if you had double pumps. Wouldn't they? I just figure while I'm here, I might as well get some. You know. Okay, Mel, you ready? Hit the road? Hit the road, Jack. I probably was a little speedy with pulling out there, but, you know. Have lights on? There we go. I guess that thing lights up on the front. I never checked it at night to see if it's orange. The one inside is. Properly so. Oh yeah, you happy little dogs out there. Hopefully I don't get one moving in next door. There is somebody moving next door because I saw the couple of plants out on the balcony. Wonder why the heavy hauler's not working in this. Maybe they are. Let me just check the cargoes, but I'm pretty sure if we look at the job market, using your own truck, and if we sort by cargo weight, oh, they are there. Okay. 72, 68, 32. There was a mod somebody did that cranked everything up to 45, 70, things up to 75 pounds and such. Now I think, I remember I looked at it earlier today, and I think there was comments saying, like in the mod section, like 1.44 question mark. So it possibly was not even updated at 1.44. So I'm on 1.45. Okay, are we clear? We are clear. 12 minutes away. I love that beer. Le Bac Ale. It's 0% alcohol, but it tastes nice hoppy taste. And of course, it's nice and cold. Ooh, we drug that just a little bit through the dirt there. Not much, just a little bit. Jeez, bring your bloody dog inside. Well, that's interesting, whatever the hell that is. Oh, I guess it's a lay-by. I guess. If there's an entrance into it, there's a whole bunch of pyramids there. I don't think there was. Huh. Oh. Okay. Train. Oh, this be another zippy one? Oh, it's a passenger one. Oh, trains were a problem. I think I think it was the Russian open space map Russian open spaces map at one point. They the trains were a little too long, and there were too many of them. They would spawn. One would just go by, and you'd see one spawning from just down the track, and actually would come out of the ground like a worm. It's like, oh, there's another train. Oh, there's another train. And you'd sit there forever. The only way to get wasn't always, but it was often enough that the only way to get out of it was to disable traffic, like use the G_traffic space 0. And that stops all cars, all traffic, including trains. The gate goes up, you go across, you turn it back on again. Leave it, the poor suckers behind you. So nice little town here. Are we close? We're close. I don't think we can see it on the map yet, can we? No. But yeah, we're basically heading back the way we were. Because we wanted to do small roads, and the game's like trying to... When were we supposed to be here? Friday at 13:27, and it's... Oh, that's not bad. It's now saying Friday at 13:45, so that's fairly close. I thought we'd be a day out, but maybe not. I think there was a buffer. When you pick up a job, you can see how many, you know, sometimes there's 12 hours left before the job expires, which means if you pick it up now, you've got an extra 12 hours of driving a buffer. Yeah, they expect delivery soon. Yes, they do. Within an hour. I think that says that if it's within the hour. Kosovo? Ooh, you did not have to slow down that much, did you? Apparently you did. Bit of construction there. Oh good, you're not going that way. Oh, that's interesting. No, we definitely don't want to go there, but still. Ooh, there's construction. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff happening there. Loan installments in total of... We're paid. Oh yeah, I need to pay that loan down. Well, we'll pay the loan down once we get this latest payment. I'm not sure how much you're gonna make for this. I think I'm gonna make another 80,000. Because I've got the money mod. I don't think you can tell. Oh, job income 70,000. So, yeah, that'll be enough that I can pay down the loan, I guess. Oh. Should have thought, yeah, small roads, it's gonna be small. Sorry. Yeah, he cut right in front, didn't he? Oh well. I think I probably pushed him around the corner, but he pulled in front of me and then he brake checked. I'm not too friendly about that sort of thing. I don't think I've got a lot of damage yet either, and will we just get it fixed? A little bit more. Like I've turned off fine, so it's not as if I get fined for whacking into somebody. Those extra bumps were me trying to push them out of the way, I think. Ah, less than an hour to go now. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I just want to have some lunch and download that Romania Extended Municipal Fiesta. And we're good. Okay, whoops. Rosita. I think that's where we're delivering to, is Rosita. And, well, we'll only be slightly late. Ooh, look at all those flowers along there. I wonder who the hell waters those. Nice. Very nice. It's always upside down, so it's always, I have to think, which way am I turning? I'm turning right, the other right. Okay, you have to watch in case somebody brake checks. They do that. tram goes. Oh, that was interesting. Almost there. Almost there. Nope, nope, nope. This guy goes here. Comme ça. We go around here like this. Let's change the. Ooh, that's nice. Whatever the hell that thing is. Nice big factory. Oh, I like the way they've done the windows slightly different. You know what I mean? Different panes of glass or whatever. Well, I guess I should look to see if it was clear here. Okay. Whoa, this is one hell of a factory, whatever the hell this thing is. What do we think we're delivering to? Don't know, whatever that is. No, we'll just do that. We'll be slightly late, but depends how much the bonus was. Oh, we didn't lose much, so we got 67,000, so. Okay. So we got 148. I could pay down my loan. Why don't I pay down my loan? There we go. We're done. We still got money left. And what do we get now if we do job market? Oh, I still got that mod, so. Oh, and I got heavy stuff too from here. 61 ton, you see? So if I wanted to do route length, small to large, we're gonna go. Yeah, so I want to go down into Bulgaria, Turkey, Romania. I want to go down here. So that's going to be oops from here. Oh, that's going to be good money. Good money. This one here. 171,000. Okay, but I'm gonna have some lunch and download some files and stuff like this, and I'll be back on possibly this evening. So thank you very much, everybody, for viewing, for cheering, for chatting, for subscribing, for following, whether you're on YouTube or Trovo or Twitch. Stay safe, stay happy, and ta-ta for now.